Ya como tenía que cambiar el layout. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till demo to play. Okay. Okay. So the timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So welcome to Syphon Filter, third-person shooter developed on 1999.
Nuestro agente.
It's a pretty entertaining game to run,
Bien.
in my opinion, and really fun to watch. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So I guess I need to explain first like some basic stuff. You'll see like this green thing when I aim. It is basically the chances that my bullets have of hitting the enemies. Like if the bar is half at the half, my bullets have like 50% chance. But it doesn't work the same with the danger one. The danger one is the one with the enemy, and you can only get hit when the danger bar is at full, at 100%. So if it's at 10% or half or whatever, bullets are not gonna hit you. Whatever it happens, it's not gonna hit you. Also, rolls. When you roll in this game, you can dodge some bullets, so you can try. It makes like danger bar goes down. So we're gonna use it a lot. We also skip like skip fall animation stuff. Usually, when you're running and you roll, rolls with two-handed weapons are faster, and when you're standing still, rolling with a one-handed weapon
Gravis eliminado, destruido el equipo de comunicaciones, pero no veo la parabólica.
La encontraré.
Another really cool glitch we're gonna use is it doesn't really have a name, it's this one. So we are skipping like the animation of hitting the switch by shooting with two-handed weapons, also usually a weapon that has like high cadency. Oh, I didn't get it there. So we basically shoot before hitting, and we hold the shoot button, and we press action, and we skip the animation. And it saves a lot of like 2 minutes in the whole run, because we need to do that like lots and lots of times. Okay. Also, when we are changing weapons like this, you can skip default animation. Actually, when you fall, like not from really high, you lose like half a second, let's say. And if you fall from really high, it has like a 3 or 4 seconds animation.
Radio Faro instalado.
You can
vengan los de
also
la
skip
CBDC.
that animation by rolling. And usually rolling when you're about to fall, if you do it with a certain angle, you get like a little boost, but it's kind of precise. So we usually don't get them, but if we get a boost, that's nice. We can save like half a second. Okay. And another glitch I'm gonna use a lot consists when you're climbing something. If you manually aim, you make the animation shorter. You can manually aim twice in order to make it shorter, but the second time you use the manual aim, if you do it really early, you're going to
Encendiendo un
fall
rayo
again,
faro.
so that makes you lose
Espera.
time. So we need to be careful about the second aim. Okay, so we got the first level. Pretty nice.
Vale.
Okay, so we're gonna do for the first time the fire skip. If you roll on fire, you get damage, but if you do it correctly, you don't get killed. Usually, if you run over fire, you're gonna get killed like 100%. But if you're rolling while you're getting hit by the fire, it's okay. You're gonna lose like most of your flak jacket, but that's okay. Okay, I thought I messed up there. Okay, no problem. We lost like 20 seconds maybe. Anyways, dying here is like pretty common. In 2 years of speedrunning this game, I haven't got like a deathless run, and I speedrun the whole trilogy for the PS1, and I have never got a deathless run. Okay, we're gonna hit a switch here that we can see, but we can
Lian,
hit
aquí
it.
está la tubería del gas. Voy a cerrarla.
And now we are going to escort some members in order to make them defuse the bomb. We need to wait a little bit.
La CBDC va a entrar.
So some guys will come and try to kill the CBC member, and we only need to kill one of them and wait a little bit before. Okay, we can now go. You can see what I meant with rolling and skipping the animation is this one. Falling from that height will make us lose like 3 seconds maybe if we don't roll or change weapons. Also reloading skips the animation. And we are gonna fight the first boss.
Localizada Mara Ramos en el túnel.
It's a pretty quick fight if we do it correctly. We need to headshot her because she's wearing flak jacket. Flak jacket is only protecting her body, but it doesn't protect the head nor the legs.
Y las otras
So, okay, we got the quick kill. That's nice. And this is like the first RNG heavy level of the
Lian,
game.
me dirijo al parque.
I really hate this one.
He fijado la
But
Vale.
fortunately in this game you can kind of not manipulate RNG, but having bought RNG doesn't mean like you need to reset. So this mission is basically defusing bombs like
La CBDC ha
earlier,
recibido la señal. Ya vienen.
and we need
Mantente
to
alerta.
escort these guys. So we only need to kill a certain amount of soldiers before leaving. If we leave too early without killing any guys, they will die and we will fail the mission. And we need to restart from the last checkpoint. Yeah, also as you maybe realize already, you can, like, the game auto aims people even if you're not pressing the aim button, but it only works when you're aiming someone in front of you, and it's usually pretty effective.
La CBDC
It's
ha
like having
recibido la señal. Ya vienen.
the aim
Mantente
bar
alerta.
filled at like 75%. Okay, so we need to kill like, I usually kill 6, you can do it by killing only 5 guys, but it is better to kill 6 of them. Anyways, if we get like more kills in our way, that's better. The more guys you kill, the earlier the CDC member defuses the bomb. Okay. So now we need to defuse another 2 bombs and save the CDC member for the next boss. Also, you can do
La CBDC ha recibido la señal. Ya viene.
animation,
Mantente.
the animation skip with the M16 when the objective is like down your knees. But if you crouch and press action at the right time, you can pressing an action button while crouching is faster than doing it while you're standing still. So if you do it well, you also save like a second or two. You need to be careful about the ammo here, but we are doing pretty well.
La CBDC ha recibido la
We
señal.
need to
Ya viene.
heal another
Mantente
4
alerta.
people. Okay, this was pretty neat. Yeah. The spawn of these guys are completely random. Now we're gonna rescue one CDC member. We need to be careful about not messing up this next skill. So I usually take the shotgun
Bien.
so I can kill it like 100% sure, no matter where I hit it. Because the shotgun has like a lot of damage. So we're gonna clean this.
Hay interferencias. Debes estar justo encima de la parabólica.
As you can see here, sometimes we get like calls. Some of them you can't skip them, and usually most of them, when you can skip them, it is better not to answer them in most of the cases. Anyways, if you accidentally answer a call like this, because I usually reload a triangle and that's the action button, and it's also the button to answer the calls. So if you answer a call, it's not that bad. Maybe you lose 1 second or 2. I often answer calls.
Estoy en la entrada y a la CBDC que movilice a sus agentes.
So now we're gonna
Deprisa, no
fight the
tienes
second
mucho
boss,
tiempo.
Antongar 2, a guy wearing full body armor with a flamethrower. He looks pretty dangerous, but he isn't actually. We need to hit his flamethrower from
Antón
the back
Girdu,
in order
espero
to
que
make
Rumer
him
te
burn.
recompense debidamente.
And we're gonna
Gaby,
use
Girdu.
the
Bien.
shotgun here.
¡Quieto!
We hide here. We wait. That's it. If you're not really lucky here, you
Gaby,
need
¿estás
4
bien?
shotgun
Está acabado.
shots, but usually you only need 3. Okay, so now we're gonna play the first stealth mission in the game.
Hemos analizado
Like,
la
the first
sangre de
part
los
of the
hombres de
game,
Rumer.
You can't get spotted.
Fagan se dirige.
Vale.
And usually getting spotted at stealth missions are pretty unforgiving. It makes you lose like tons of times. There are certain places where if you die and restart at last checkpoint, you can lose like over a minute or even more. Okay, so we killed these 2 guys. We roll here. But if you crouch or roll, it is considered like a stealth move. If you're crouching or rolling, They are not meant to hear you, but if you run, they hear you. Also, the sight from these guys are not really good.
¿Qué hacéis aquí? No.
Okay. We're gonna kill
Gaby,
our
Fagan
guy
se ha
Benton
fugado.
here.
Rumer y Aragón.
He's wearing a black jacket, so we need to kill
Está
him by
bien.
hitting the legs. In this case, is the fastest option. We're gonna ignore this call. We need to wait a little bit. And let's see if we have decent RNG. Right now, in the first half of the game, they are not really good. The guys are not really good at shooting, and they are like paper. You only need like 3 shots to kill them. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy who's wearing a black jacket. We're having a really bad RNG, but it's okay, I think. Let's see if we don't die here. Nah, I'm gonna die. Okay, I saved that somehow. Usually, if you have a decent RNG, they don't hit you, but he spawned right behind me. We're gonna go down by skipping all the fall animations, as you can see, by constantly changing weapons. Hopefully in the first half of the game you don't really need that much black jackets. They're not really good. Now here we need to hit to shoot at the switch in order to activate them. And we'll kill all the guys on our way. Please. Okay. We're gonna take a key card that we'll need in order to open a gate. Also, you can do the animation speed with key card or another object that will use in the future, a vaccine. So basically, if you hold the key card and you hold the shoot button, you'll get the animation speed at the switch. But doing it with a weapon is like I think 3 frames faster. But doing it with the keycard with the object is way safer. Climb up and use the keycard here. And we're gonna pick up like one of the most powerful weapons. This weapon can go through the flak jackets, so it's pretty powerful. It melts your enemies. You need to be careful not to fall from here or we will die. If we fall from a really high height, Logan will die. Okay, that wasn't really bad. Not the best, but we could have died there, so it's pretty fine.
La entrada a la sala.
Bien.
We shouldn't have any problem with this level. It is usually pretty consistent. So we're gonna get the call, ignore the call, wait a little bit, climb up, and fall in the most epic way that you can fall. We went through the glass. And we're gonna climb up kill this guy with our second card. Now we need to knock Mara, not to kill her. We are gonna see Mara talking to a guy called Syphon, and we need to either hit her with the sniper rifle at her hand, or hit her with the taser. In this case,
¿Dónde están los
much
laboratorios de
faster to
virus?
hit her with the taser.
No lo sé.
Oh,
Gaby, queríamos a Fagan vivo.
I picked up the flashlight and she saw me. I wasn't meant to pick up the flashlight. Okay, we probably lost half a minute. That was pretty unlucky, honestly. I didn't realize I had the flashlight instead of the taser. Okay, we're gonna pick up the taser this time.
¿Dónde están los laboratorios de virus?
No lo sé.
Going up this
Habla o
dinosaur.
te mataré.
Ahí va Fagan.
Now we're
¿Está Mara
gonna
aún
see
viva?
something really
Sí,
cool.
la interrogaremos.
So one of the
Rápido, vienen más de
parameters
seguridad.
of this mission is not to kill Mara. If you kill her, you fail the missions. But if we kill her when the screen is fading to black,
Lian,
we make the dialogue
queríamos a Mara
way
viva.
shorter and we save 6 seconds or so. And probably the most RNG heavy
he descubierto por qué se han destapado todas las misiones de...
It's really easy to mess up here. I got like a
Vale.
strat, but it's not. Even that I practiced like ton of times, it's not yet consistent. So let's see if we can get it.
Un depósito de
Okay.
combustible.
So if we get spotted, a lot of guys are gonna
Colocado
come
el primer
to us
explosivo.
and shoot like hell. But if they don't spot us, it will be fine. Also, we really need to be careful with the ammo here because we're gonna need it in the next level, and if we get killed, when we restart, we are not gonna have like the ammo we need. So it's gonna make the next level way slower. Okay. We're basically just putting C4 on these things, containers, gas containers, I think.
Maldita sea.
And we are supposed to get spotted here, so it's fine. Now we need to kill a guy, but we need to do it really fast because 4 guys are coming, and I'm probably gonna die unless I kill them. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Okay, now another cool glitch. So if we change a non weapon without a sprite while we're rolling or falling, if we shoot with a high cadency weapon, we throw infinite grenades.
He
You can throw
encontrado la toma de
grenades for
corriente
some
de los
reason.
sensores. Voy a los búnkers. Es el último explosivo.
So you can pick
Accionaré el
up
temporizador en la
infinite
azotea una vez inutilizado el radar.
Whenever you have a non-sprite weapon, which are key cards, C4s, and the vaccine, three objects. And it is pretty cool. Okay, we need to be careful here. We don't have a body spawn here. If we get a really body spawn, I can explode these barrels, these black barrels that you saw here. If you hit them, they'll explode, and they can hit them. That was pretty close, but it was fine. The thing is, I don't really have that much ammo. I have 10 bullets, I think. And that's bad.
Lian, vale.
Oh. No, wait, way more. Okay, we're fine, I think. Okay, we need to defuse some rockets. Nuclear weapons, basically. And we can go
Gaby,
through
no
the
dispares,
lasers.
si
The
le das al
lasers
misil
are
estallará.
deadly. You touch them, you die. And you need some ammo here because you're gonna do the animation speed like more than 10 times. I never count them exactly, but it's like more than 10 times. As you can see, I don't have that much ammo. Okay, we hit. Also, hitting some action stuff will make them to. I mean, okay, I got distracted by the guys. If we shoot at some, let's call it pressable stuff, it gets activated. Okay, I don't know if we have like a regular donation.
Hello, we have another donation that makes us. We have 69 euros altogether. 69! Yeah! Woo! Keep the donations coming there. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Tengo el último código. Intentaré encontrar un acceso a la torre del radar. Prepárate para despegar.
Another thing is, even if you don't have,
Thank you for your 9 euros.
even if you don't have ammo, as long as you have the weapon, you can do the animation skip. And the
Lian,
next
aquí está el
boss is
ascensor que
coming.
va a la azotea. Prepárate para salir.
Probably
El bosque está lleno de patrullas.
the coolest boss, in my opinion. You need to fight a whole chopper, another hero. Thanks for donating, guys. Okay. If we do it well,
Lian,
we
vale.
will get the boss in one cycle. If we don't do it well, we will do it in 2 cycles. It will make us lose like 10 seconds, I think. 10 or 20 seconds. And if I do it really bad, I'm gonna die, I guess. Yeah, this is the usual thing, like a special agent tanking all the bullets from the chopper and not dying. Completely usual thing. This is going good. I think I can get in 1 second. Getting in 1 second. The outer lane is this guy. That's really bad. So we're gonna make it in 6 cycles. Yeah, we only need like 3 bullets, but the outer aim is the closest enemy, I think. The closest in at the center of the camera. I don't know if I explained that well, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do our really cool fire escape. Sorry, you need to escape this place. You need to be careful with this load. If you go to the black area, you will fall to the nothing and you will die. So we're gonna roll over that fire. If I do it well, I won't die. Cool. And we skip like 1 minute of level that is just like running around. As soon as we roll a little bit here, we shouldn't get hit. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, so officially we have done the first half of the game. And from here, the difficulty rises a lot.
Cielos. Syphon filter.
Enemies are way deadly than before,
Vale.
more deadly than before. And when you're playing casually this game, you can really notice the change. Ooh. That's what it is. I was supposed to be on the top. Okay, so basically here we discover Syphon
Tengo al
filter.
primer grupo de...
An international terrorist is going to Eric Romer is developing Syphon filter, a virus that can be genetically programmed to kill a specific group of people. And they are experimenting with real humans. So basically we need to apply a vaccine that we got here, is this one, and save all of them and also kill the scientist developing the Syphon filter. We need to be careful here since there are gas inside the rooms, and if you get hit by the gas you instantly die. Also we're gonna pick up gas grenades. That gas instantly kills you. We're gonna pick up these gas grenades and we need to be careful with them. So we're gonna kill 3 scientists with it if we do it well. Okay, they spotted us. This is bad, but it's RNG. If the guy behind me shoots at the room by accident, we get spotted. So there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, let's pick up this key card and run to the next room. Usually this level is pretty consistent, but it is also really easy to mess up. If you fail a gas grenade or you don't kill a scientist as fast as possible, you might be in danger. Okay, we need to be fast here. Roll, kill this guy. Roll up. I'm gonna play safe. Kill this guy. If we don't kill that guy like that, well, we can do it without rolling inside the room, but he hides behind the boxes, and you need to go into the room way deeper, so it's better to go down and play it safe. Syphon filter is the kind of game that when you're speedrunning it, usually it's way better to play everything safe and not going for the risky plays, because every death is usually pretty unforgiving. A death means like something in between 10 seconds and more of 1 minute time lost, depending of how close you are from the set. Now we can do I think I'm gonna attempt like one of the fast animation skips, because we really need to be fast here. The thing about doing the skips with a weapon here is that you can kill these humans, these guys, you know. The guys you need to save, you can kill them. If you shoot 3 bullets, you kill him, and you kill them. So I got the skip there, very nice. And you really need to be... Okay, I messed up, so I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. I didn't get it the control, but I think we are fine. It is better to lose 10 seconds than 30 seconds, for sure. And we are done with this level, and next one is basically the same. another bunch of scientists, another bunch of human with the Syphon filter, you know. Okay. Need to be careful here, we can dive if we fall from really high. We need to get down first. Okay. That's it. Also, it is better if you keep rolling while the screen is fading, because you can die, and if you die while the screen is fading, you're gonna restart at the last checkpoint.
Veo que Farcon y la OMS... Bien.
Okay. So another bunch of saving people, but a little bit more difficult. We're gonna take this weapon, we're not using it at all, so we're gonna waste some ammo here. So a scientist will spot us, he's gonna hear us and run down. He's supposed to run away from us, but they have like a certain route. They don't really run away from us. They just follow a certain route. So we'll kill him later. We just made him go down. We need to be careful here, we can die by falling too. That was risky, honestly, but I got it. Okay, so we're gonna pick another gas grenade, and please fall down, okay. We're gonna pick another gas grenade, and throw it here. And a scientist spawns right there when we cross this door, and he dies. This is the scientist of earlier. This is what happens when someone is wearing a flak jacket. We need to hit a lot of bullets in order to make his flak jacket.
Creo que sé cómo... Vale.
We take the call here. Usually take it, because if you get the call and you attempt the animation skip, you're gonna take the call, so it has no point to wait. Okay, we need to kill this one guy with deep aim, auto aim. Oof. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me, honestly, but he didn't. We need to be careful in these places. If we fall, we die. We're gonna pick the G18. This weapon has the most currency in the game. And even if the soldiers or scientists are wearing flak jackets, as soon as you hit most of your bullets, it melts down. Just like the K3C4, that's like the one that goes through the flak jacket. It's nearly the same. Just a little bit slower, but usually you don't have that much ammo from that one. Okay. We're gonna run down, we need to be fast here. All these glasses and stuff, if you hit it, it explodes and releases gas. You get killed, and this guy from here throws a grenade to you, so you really need to be fast, or you will be either dead by the grenade or by fire. Okay, you go and dodge the bullet. And then once scientist spawns here, it usually spawns in front of you, but if you're really unlucky, he can spawn behind you. He can deal a lot of damage, so you need to be careful if he spawns behind you. Okay, we're gonna ignore this call while we kill this guy. Cool. And now it's just like mostly straight running to the end of the level. I think you could see there the boost I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the run. By going at a specific angle gives you that little boost. And you could clearly see there how the boost works. Okay, so we are done with the scientist. And we're just gonna run to the end of the level. And we're gonna start like another stealth mission and probably the most completed level by all people in the world, the catacombs. Escort mission with stealth and running and a lot of people shooting at you. It's just like it's hell, literally hell, and pretty inconsistent too. Okay. So I guess I'll explain. We need to follow a scientist here in order to make him open a door. And we can't get this.
Seguridad quebrantada.
And we
Remer orden.
can't make him go faster in any way, so
El sistema...
Vale.
we need to follow him and be patient. So after that, we're gonna rescue Fagan, an old guy, and we need to escort him. In order to make him run the fastest way possible, we need to run really close to him, but without touching him. If we touch him, he's gonna stop for like 4 or 5 seconds. Also, we need to kill some people while we are running away. And you can really mess up there because I have shot Fagan lots and lots of times by accident. Like he running in the middle of the way and getting headshot by accident. And you also need to be careful about yourself because, as I mentioned earlier, in the second half of the game they are pretty deadly. And some of them are wearing jackets. He was not supposed to. Okay. No me da igual.
El sistema...
Bien.
Okay, that guy wasn't meant to spot us, but well, marathon runs. this stuff happens. So no problem. We lost a lot of time, maybe something for 2 minutes initially, but we're fine. We just need to redo that. As you see, the side of these guys are not really good. They are kind of blind, but somehow they spotted me by shooting a silenced weapon. At least they have a good ear. Okay. I'm gonna try to be more careful here. Okay, the other guy, the second guy didn't spawn this time. He's like 50-50 that spawn. And usually if he spawns, he doesn't spot you, but okay, we need to wait a little bit. We're gonna pick up that weapon over there. That's the G18. We're gonna wait for the next guy. He's coming. You can see it in the map, in the left corner, left down corner. Something that I really hate is having lots of weapons, because you need to change weapon a lot. And while you're changing weapons, you can't shoot or aim in any way.
No me...
So having lots of weapons is usually useless. Okay. So the suffering begins. We need to be real careful. I think I'll just be happy with not getting killed. Yeah, with not getting killed. Well, we're fine. No problem.
Sígueme.
Okay. I don't really know why you came walking, but okay. We need to be careful with the G18 ammo because we're gonna need it later. That's why I changed the weapons to
Woo! Hello there. We have another donation here from Groupie2 who donated $7.85.
Nice.
I'm gonna try some Spanish here. Groupie2 manda senyu te lo como todo. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. English, Groupie2 rules. Sanje, you are the best and I would eat you all the good stuff. Keep up the good work, all for the medics without frontiers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so we got a checkpoint now, so if we die, it's not that bad. But we shouldn't die here. We're running low on ammo, but there's not that many guys to kill. Okay, now we're gonna take this one, the weapon that we picked before, and we're gonna use it just in case. I always pick this weapon just in case. You can do it with this one with the PK, but I prefer to be to play it a little safe. Okay, so we are close. We are going to another jail basically, and we are gonna rescue Leon, one of our partners in the game. We really need to be careful not to hit Fagan here with this weapon because he will get killed really easily. He will this weapon will get you killed, no matter if you will attack or not. So we need to be careful of he not getting in the middle of the way. That he likes to do that a lot. Okay, good. Okay, we survived.
Esta es su
Finally.
celda. ¡Os dejo solos!
Ah, that was awful. I really hate this. Okay, so this is the same, but we're gonna do something like I like to call Liang in God of mode.
Cuidado.
So when Lian's health goes under a certain threshold, he will enter this mode. He
Hay
basically
problemas.
runs straight to the exit, and she doesn't fail a single bullet, and also she doesn't get aimed at. So we only need to be close to her. Be sure
Lo
not to hit
tengo.
her because we will need to do. He's gonna stop. She's gonna stop just like Fagan does. And we need to be careful not to die, that's all. So we're just gonna roll behind her all the way to the exit. The only difficult about it is memorizing the route because it's a pretty long. Also, when we get far away from Leon, she starts walking, but it's no problem. As soon as you're close to her, she's gonna run. If you come back to her, she will start running again, so it's not a problem. If we make her stop there, we are probably dead. Because there are like 3 or 4 guys surrounding you. And really close. When you're just like in front of a guy touching an enemy, the danger bar goes up to 100% instantly. So you don't want to be touching any enemy or standing still in front of an enemy. And that's it. And now we see Fagan
Hay alguien
getting
allá arriba.
shot. And that's something I love.
Por
because
favor!
he deserves it after making me die like twice. Okay, we lost a lot of time there, but okay. And this is and it is basically
Bien.
because there are like 2 kind of enemies. The blue ones. Oh man, that was a lot of them. I shouldn't have killed that guy. There are 2 kind of enemies fighting between each other. And
Erickson, en marcha.
¿Quién eres? ¿Qué quieres?
Yo hago...
they should be fighting between each other, but they do weird stuff. The fun thing about this level is that I use that drug that the other runners don't do, because I think it's way safer and also more entertaining. We're gonna pick up the grenade launcher. And we need to be careful with the grenade launcher. And also be careful with exploding barrels. There are a lot of exploding barrels, and sometimes the missing bullets from
Bien.
the guys fighting between each other will hit the bullets and they will explode. And you can get killed. Okay. Need to be careful here. Open the door. And that's just what I said. That's unlucky. That was just bad an RNG. But there's nothing I can really do about it. If they kill the blue or the gray side, completely kill the opposite side, they will start shooting at you. That's why it's RNG. And they fighting between each other, but also RNG to spawn and which side wins is all RNG. The bad thing about this is that I don't have any flak jacket, and I should be having like at least half of my flak jacket. But I'll make it somehow. I'm gonna pick out the case we did before. We'll need it later. need to be careful here. Some guys are fighting. Let's see if we are not extremely unlucky here. We need to climb up, and we can kill if the RNG is bad here. They can shoot at us, but they don't. Okay, we're gonna get the last checkpoint here. The next part is also RNG heavy, and we need to be careful. We don't have any flak jacket, but at least the checkpoint is near. We're gonna open, pick up this one, the PK, in order to roll faster and better. Also, I didn't say what we are doing here. Whatever the checkpoint is next to us. Basically, we are looking for dead corpses with Syphon filter virus, and we are putting some marks on them. With the, we are supposed to get like a virus scanner, but I know where all the corpses are. I don't really need the virus scanner. Okay, it should be. There's another RNG roll here, but it is usually really easy to do. And well, the level wasn't that bad. Like my runs usually get killed here because of the RNG. Okay, and next level is just the same. Another bunch of marking corpses, and we're getting away after that. Usually this level is very consistent because it's always the same. There are not barrels.
Lian, he encontrado informes de envío.
There are guys wearing
Lian,
flak jackets, so
bien.
you can kill them and take the flak jacket. There's a flak jacket there also, so we should be fine. There's only one hard part, and we'll see it later. Okay, so we're gonna kill these two guys with the flak jacket. Get the flak jacket. Most field. And we're gonna go for another corpse, but we need to be careful. This is not really RNG, but usually get hit like a little bit, and that's all. You got a little bit of damage, so it's not a big deal. Cool. We're gonna mark the last corpse. No, this is not the last one, but we're gonna go to the difficult part. So basically, after the last corpse, we need to go to the exit, and there are like a lot of guards wearing flak jackets.
Vale.
And a lot of barrels, so it is usually consistent, but you really need to be precise. You see, that's just like that. But that was RNG, but I messed up my strat, so it's my fault. That is my fault. I can't blame the RNG here. No control things. Okay, we're gonna reload. Need to reload, not to get pushed. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now we're fine. Yeah, we just need to kill a bunch of guys, but they are not a problem. Yeah. The next level is a really short level, but I think it's pretty cool in my opinion to see, because we're gonna do 3 fire skips.
Gaby, es el almacén 76. La entrada al silo
Yeah,
está
3
ahí, en
fire
alguna
skips, and
parte.
2 of them are really precise. And just keep like... Usually need to go like all the way around, climbing up and stuff, but doing these 3 fire skips, and you go
Lian, pregunta. Vale.
directly to the exit. Okay. First firewall, the easiest one. Good. Other roll. Checkpoint here. Now we're gonna come up here. I'm gonna make a guy spawn here, so I can kill him and take the flak jacket. Pick up 100 weapon, climb up, and get in the middle of this boxes, and do a standing roll. And that's it. That's like the hardest. And now we're gonna hit the switch. Okay, we didn't hit it. We're gonna hit the switch. And here, I think it should be fine. We're gonna wait to the elevator to go down here, and we skip a dialogue with this, and we save 3 seconds. If you roll earlier, you're gonna get the dialogue, and but if you get the dialogue, it's not a big deal. Just 3 seconds. Considering that I lost like 1 minute in one level.
Ten cuidado, Gaby.
Okay.
Bien.
I usually pick up a flak jacket here, but I don't go for the risky way. The risky way is my way. I usually do it like this. Okay. So, by coming up really fast, we skip the call, and we don't get killed. That guy should be dead, but I didn't kill him. Okay. I don't know what the other guy ran. I was not supposed to wait this ammo here, but that's fine. And this is the base, like my favorite weapon, and one of the coolest weapons in my opinion. It has like a lot of damage, a lot of cadency, one-handed, and a lot of ammo. Okay. We're gonna pick up a grenade launch, wait for the call to vanish, and we're gonna restore the power here from the elevators. But if instead of manually hitting the switches, and we're gonna just make them explode. So we also don't make the enemies spawn after that. Okay. Gonna pick up the base again. Kill 3 guys here, carefully. Okay, this should be done this level. Just a straight running again. We'll roll over this corner. Climb back. Roll again. Okay. We didn't get hit, that's good. It's not a problem if you get hit once, but it is always better to have your flak jacket full. we're gonna activate some power generators and everything is going to explode. You know, overloads. We're gonna ignore these three.
He encontrado la instalación
For
eléctrica.
some
Intentaré
reason
sobrecargar
here,
al generador.
at these three
Cuidado, el edificio entero
generators,
podría volar por los
can't
aires.
do the animation.
No tengo otra elección.
It does not work. Okay. And probably one of the hardest levels here, because you really need to be careful. Every guy is wearing
Gaby,
this,
Gaby, estás...
like
Vale.
wearing flak jacket and having base. You need to do this fire skip also, which is pretty precise. You don't really need to roll, but this is actually not a fire skip. You just don't get hit because the hitboxes of the fire are pretty low. Now we're gonna melt all of these bits. The thing about this level is that everything is pretty dark. It's pretty difficult to see. You can actually put the bright of the game higher, but I prefer to do it this way. This was pretty lucky. I got distracted while explaining that. If you don't grab that, you are meant to go down by grabbing the wall. If you don't do it, you die. But I grabbed that piece of steel. That was extremely lucky. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I can see a damn thing. Roll here. I just hope not to fail this. It's extremely difficult to do. And very challenging. Okay, we're alive somehow, but I don't have that
Lian, he
many
encontrado el
K3,
ascensor.
G4 because I messed up a headshot earlier. Anyways, I think I can do it, so it's not a problem. And the last level, we need to stop
Lian. Vale.
this rocket thing. It's a nuclear weapon, and if we don't stop it, it's World War III. We're gonna pick up grenade launcher. We need to kill at least one guy, but with this low flak jacket, I should be killing both. We need to also be careful because they can make the missile explode. Okay, so I just prefer to do this the safe way. Okay, so now we're gonna go straight to the door and spam the roll once we enter, and we do this door skip. It says like 20 seconds. You're supposed to be inside while the missile is launching, and you need the missile to be launched and the gates open.
Gaby, intercepto llamadas de emergencia de la OTAN.
Okay.
Sigue la
The
trayectoria
only
del
thing I don't
misil.
really
Se ha
know
ordenado a
what to do
todos
now
establecer el
is
DEFCON
I
3.
don't really
Si no llegas
have-
a tiempo hasta el detonador del nivel 2, estamos ante una tercera guerra mundial.
I don't really know how to do this because I don't have. I don't know. But okay, I guess we're gonna do some freestyle. Cool. I said it. Okay, and now the final boss. It's pretty easy to do. It's Roma, the international service. We're gonna pick up our gas grenade, roll down here. Here, we're gonna throw a grenade here, and he will spawn there, so he will die instantly after the cutscene. And prepare the
Lian,
timer.
lo conseguí. Voy a activar el detonador.
We're about to finish, and time.
¡Local!
Well, that's it. I was so stressed.
Hay que pedir al laboratorio que trabajen en este disco y en tu vacuna.
Quiero
Also,
decir, con
thanks
todo
for
este lío de la
donating and I
implicación de
encourage you to
Markinson
keep
con Fagan y
donating.
Rumer, sus
Every
planes, el
euro
virus.
counts. It doesn't
¿Qué
need to be a
significa?
really big
No lo
donation.
sé. Con Markinson muerto nunca lo
And,
sabremos.
Yeah, let's go for the last one. That's it for me. Thank you.